Hello guys, it's your favorite farmer Kate again. Today we'll be discussing, based on popular demands, agribusinesses to start with low capital. So investing in agribusiness with low capital in Nigeria offers numerous opportunities for people, right? So like people will say, oh, agribusiness is capital intensive. Yes, we know, but there are some agribusiness that you can start that involves low capital investment. So the first one we're going to discuss is poultry farming. Poultry farming, either broilers, that's for meat, or layers for egg, is profitable business and it involves low startup costs. Why do you want to invest into a poultry farm? Because there's high demand for poultry like every day. So, but if you're struggling to get funding for your poultry, go back, watch our previous video on how to secure funding for your poultry through feed credits. They're giving all farmers an opportunity to get funding for their poultry feed that can cover us for 8-week cycle. And okay, so what you need to consider when starting poultry farm is you need a proper housing, feeding, and a good management. Proper management in poultry. Okay, so we're going to do a well-detailed information video on how to manage your poultry farm to reduce risk. Okay, the next agribusiness that you can invest into with low capital is snail farming. Snail farming is considered the most lucrative agribusiness. Why? Because it requires minimal investment, requires low maintenance and low risk. Okay, and you can start even at your backyard. If you're in the city, you don't have a farm, you're like, oh, I wish I had a space, I could have started snail farming. Yes, you have a space, a little space at your backyard, you can actually start snail farming. And guess what, you don't even need to buy feed for your snails, right? You can use your kitchen waste as feed for them. That being said, so cost of feed is actually drastically reduced. Okay, so the next agribusiness you can go into is fish farming. Fish farming, either catfish or tilapia, right? Fish is, you know that everybody eats fish every day, especially catfish. Even on the road, you see people hugging, selling catfish and all of that. But what you should also consider when starting fish farming is you have to know your water management and feeding practices for fish, so that you don't go and lose your fish. And we're going to do detailed information on how to manage your fish farm to minimize losses. So the next one we're going to discuss is cassava farming. Yes, cassava farming, the cassava that we eat. Everybody eats gari or fufu in Nigeria, we know. Okay, so but cassava is very lucrative because now there are improved stem varieties that you can use, so you don't have to plant cassava for 1 year and wait for it. There are stems that you can harvest in 6 months, and there are stems that you can harvest in 8 months. So if you're looking for how or way to get improved variety, so send us a DM so that we walk you through and give you good recommendation. All right, and also the organic fertilizer, like we always recommend to our farmers to always use organic fertilizer for their cassava, because now if you just want to drink gari, you understand. So guys, we recommend organic fertilizer every time to our farmers. And the benefit of cassava is because that's our staple food. Like, there's nobody that doesn't eat gari or fufu in a day, or let's say in a week. Bad as bad. Okay guys, so the next one we're going to discuss is vegetable farming. Yes, vegetable farming. Like on our previous video, if you have not watched, go and watch our previous video on how to cash out within 3 weeks with vegetable farming. So like if you're starting vegetable farming, like tomato, pepper, leafy greens and all of that, they have short cycle and there's high demand for it, because like most people are, they just prefer, there's nobody, at least you eat vegetable in 1 week. If you don't eat, you go eat pepper. So like if you're going into vegetable, you don't ever have to invest much. You just have to get your seedlings, or you get your seed and plants, and in 2 weeks or 3 weeks you start cashing out. Because like we said, businesses to start with low capital. You can even start vegetable farming at your backyard, right? You don't need a big land space to start vegetable farming. The next one is maize farming, and like I said, if you ever watched our previous video, hurry now and go and watch maize farming. it's also very lucrative, right? So if you're starting maize farming, like when it's season, you will hear people say, oh, I've sold over like 30 tons of my maize this year. Do you know how much that is? Currently a ton of maize is about 700,000 naira per ton. So imagine you're selling 30 tons, guys, you're smiling to the bank. So that's the reason why you should rush and go and start maize farming. If you're looking for maize seed to plant so that you have high yield at the end of the harvest, send us a DM. We'll give you best recommendation for that. Okay, so the next one, we don't plan to make this video very long, so detailed video on each businesses will be shared subsequently. Okay, so the next one we're going to discuss is organic manure production. This is an area people are not telling you about. Hey, producing organic fertilizer from waste material. Oh my god, producing organic fertilizer from waste material, it involves low startup costs. In fact, you don't even need much. And guess what, there is growing demand for organic fertilizer inputs every day, because farmers just want to plant and make sure that their crops are doing well and they are at the harvest, and they harvest on time. So, but what you need to consider in going into organic manure production, it requires knowledge of composting processes, which we are going to discuss in detail composting processes for organic fertilizer. So watch out, stay tuned, subscribe to our channel so that you don't miss important information on how to cash out. 2024 is almost ending, but you can still cash out before the year ends. Okay guys, so we're going to end this video here. We don't plan to make it very long. If you need a personalized training, send us a DM. There's an aspect of agribusiness you would like to go into, you don't know how to start, you don't know how to source for funding. Stay tuned in our channel, subscribe, share, like with your friends and family. You can be doing somebody a favor you might not know. But don't forget guys, you can send us a DM on either Facebook, WhatsApp. We'll drop our WhatsApp number at the end of this video, so you can send us a message if you need personalized training, if you don't know how to invest into agri. So we're going to walk you through. And if you're already into agribusiness and you're looking for how to scale up your business, or you're looking for how to source funding to increase your production or processing capacity, we are at your service. So feel free to reach out to us, send us a DM, like, follow, subscribe. See you guys on our next video. Bye.